Hi, I'm Dawn Masler. Welcome to Lesson 14 in Love School, our series about love. As a love coach, I help women through the dating process. As part of one of my coaching packages, I offer something called panic texts. That's when a client has a question that just can't wait until our normal coaching session. Last week, I got a text that I wanted to share with you today. I've been working with a client for a few weeks now, and she recently met a man she was very interested in. She had a few dates with him, and the topic of sex has come up. On their last date, she mentioned she needed to be in a mutually exclusive relationship prior to having sex. That's what prompted the text. In the text, she wrote, "I told him I wanted to be in an exclusive relationship before we became sexual." Dawn, that was 3 days ago. I haven't heard from him since. What did I do wrong? Well, the truth is, Jennifer did nothing wrong. In fact, this is an important point. Once you bring up the subject of exclusivity, you should expect some resistance. Why? To help me explain, we need to look at a study by the United States Air Force. In the study, the Air Force followed a group of over 2,000 servicemen for over a decade. During that time, they gave the men physicals, roughly about 3 years apart. What they found is that the man's testosterone level would fluctuate. When they investigated further, they discovered it was a predictable pattern. A man's testosterone would go down right around the time he got married and would go back up when he got divorced. In other words, when a man makes a commitment to one woman, his testosterone level drops. This is a big deal. Testosterone is what gives him strength and stamina. Not only is he taking himself out of the dating pool by being exclusive, he's biochemically removing himself from the dating pool. With his lower testosterone, he loses the competitive edge over other men. That's good news for you ladies, because as his testosterone level drops, he becomes more susceptible to the effects of oxytocin. Remember that one? That's the cuddle hormone. So now instead of running around, he's quite content to stay home and binge watch Netflix with you. But back to Jennifer's text. Should she be concerned? Absolutely not. In fact, the delay is a good thing. This decision is a serious one and should not be taken lightly. He should take a few days to think about it. If he has other goals like finishing a degree or starting a business, his drop in testosterone can be devastating to his motivation. He needs to weigh this decision carefully. In fact, and here's another important point, if a guy says yes to commitment quickly, you should be a little leery. The drop in testosterone only happens when he's honest. So if he's too fast, it may mean he's not being completely truthful. I'll do another video later to talk about an easy way that you can be sure that he's being sincere. But for now, let's go back to Jennifer. What should Jennifer do? I told her not to worry, not to do anything. Stay busy, do things with friends. Don't text or call him. Allow him time to grapple with this decision. If he comes back, it means he's considering it. Now, he may try a few more times to have sex without commitment, but just remain firm. If he's ready, he'll ask. Jennifer then asks, what if he disappears completely? I told her that means he just wasn't ready for a relationship. I said it's not a reflection on you. It just means he's not ready for the physical effects that a commitment will do to him. In fact, I had a friend that this happened to. They started getting serious and he just disappeared. About a year later, he came back. She was upset and came to me and said, he's crazy if he thinks I take him back. I sat her down and explained the science of what had probably happened to him, and she decided to give him another chance. I'm proud to say that they're together today and they're talking about getting married. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Love School. If you did, please share it with someone. I know one of your friends could use it right about now. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing in Love School.